Alright, back to Pokemon Champions. We are trying to work our way out of Ultra League. And realistically, based on the time, I don't think that I'm going to be able to get very far in that tonight, but if we can make a little progress into maybe Ultra 3 or even Ultra 2, I think that would go a long way. Okay, since I moved a lot of stuff back into the bank, I don't have everything set up on my team anymore. So I'm missing Scout. Where's Scout? I moved a bunch of Pokemon back off of home into Scarlet in order to farm some ribbons and marks and stuff. They're just cosmetic. They're kind of cool to have, but otherwise don't do a whole lot. Okay, they don't actually do anything. Except for... they don't really do anything except for... I don't know, give you a title that you can apply to a Pokemon, which is neat. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. And... Each. Oh. Okay, yeah, I actually renamed Peach, but since it was already named on here, it reverted to the battle name. I'm a little hesitant to keep him on here. Let's go ahead and train this guy. I definitely want Tillin Encore. Moonblast? Got Encore. Alright, he gets White Herb. Scout gets... Where's his Mega Stone? Cotton is going to get a... oh gosh. Focus Sash. Matcha Man. Not much here. Actually, Mental Herb might be a really good one for him. I'm gonna do a little bit of quick shopping. Encore is actually one of the single most useful moves in the entire game. It forces your opponent to keep reusing the last move that they used. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something for... Psychic, Flighting, Ice, Fire. None of these are particularly good for what I'm trying to do. But this is incredibly stupid and I'm going to do it. Whoops. Alright, this is a very high probability of being absolutely ridiculous. I want to retrain this Raichu, though. Alright, find me something good here. Oh, we're going with this. This is a stupid moveset, and we're going to use it. Yeah, Raichu here is getting a whole different moveset. The moves that I trained it on before were actually intended for it to be a Mega Raichu. But what I'm actually using it for is to try to fake people out. So I've got two possible Mega Evolving Pokemon on this team, and people are going to see that. They're going to see Staraptor as my primary, they're going to assume that that's what I want to use, and then they're going to see Raichu as a secondary. Basically, they're going to see Raichu is there to take out other Mega Staraptors. Yeah, he's bait, but he's also very useful because he's actually immune to electric. Alright, this is a really wild team. Okay, so my Raichu is there for bait, but I'm actually going to use it here because I think my opponent's going to bring in Archaludon. So Raichu has the Lightning Rod ability, which draws all electric attacks to Raichu, makes him immune to electric, and whenever he's hit with an electric attack, there's the Archaludon. Whenever he's hit with an electric attack, he's actually going to get a bonus on special attack. So I'm going to Mega Evolve right off the bat. I'm going to try to take out the Archaludon. I'm going to switch into Raichu. Watch this. He's going to go ahead and try to blast with Zap Cannon. It's going to hit Raichu instead of Staraptor. This is either going to play out absolutely perfect or it's going to go horrible. Okay, that was an unnecessary switch. That was a totally unnecessary switch. Huh. Population bomb. Yeah, we got another Mega Frostlass, so we're gonna get snow in here. I'm gonna get a fake out on the Mousehold. And then, oh. Well, damn. I might still get a KO on the Frostlass. Yeah, this puts me in a really bad place. This is a really bad matchup. I just lost. Alright, good game. I should have used Matcha Gacha. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this one. I'm not conceding, but there's no way I'm winning. Alright, not a great way to start the night. Okay, I think I'm frozen. There we go. I really should have gone after the mouse hold first. I did not anticipate getting a KO on the Archaludon, and I did not anticipate getting KO'd by the mouse hold. This is another interesting team. I still want Staraptor. I want Cotton this time. This guy's got a couple of really good counters for Staraptor. Jolteon is going to be dropping super effective Thunderbolts. The Ninetales has pretty much every ice move. And possibly on Garchomp and Metagross have access to some, like, Rock Slides, which are also good there. Sceptile and Jolteon is kind of expected. Intimidate's going to do a good job on Jolteon. I'm going to go for a KO on Jolteon right off the bat. And I'm going to use Tailwind to get there faster. This is about the most predictable couple of moves that I could possibly do, so realistically, oh, doesn't really affect me. Snow Warning doesn't have a big effect on what I'm doing. I did not see a Protect from Jolteon, so I think I just get a straight KO on Jolteon. Ooh, good job on the Focus Sash. And let's Charm Scout so that we can get a full KO on Ninetales. Jolteon is not going to be able to do enough to KO Scout. Garchomp? I don't think Garchomp's going to be able to do much here. So I'm actually okay. This is going to be really stupid, but I'm going to do it anyways. So I'm going to protect here. I'm going to rest on Staraptor. Good thing I didn't go after Garchomp because I wanted to. Roost is going to heal me a whole lot. And I've already got a couple of big boosts here. He thought he was going to get a KO with that, but now I'm going to go after Garchomp, and just in case Garchomp survives, he's not going to be able to do anything except protect again. So this is where Encore is really useful. Protect doesn't work twice in a row. So by forcing him to use Protect, I've taken away his ability to attack. Okay, do I still have Tailwind? Ooh. My Tailwind is out. This is all okay, though. Because I can still set up another Tailwind. I can set up another Tailwind, and I don't much mind if I lose either of these Pokemon. I've still got a really big advantage. I should have switched Matcha Man in a couple turns ago. But it's okay. I've got Extreme Speed to take out Jolteon right off the bat. So now I got 2 versus 1, and he just took a turn to give me a KO. I don't think I've used Flare Blitz on the Von Link ever. I'm actually kind of surprised he outruns Sceptile. And I think I might still be able to get a KO here. Alright, I guess that really wasn't his cup of tea. But Alright, lesson learned. Yes, I definitely should have switched Matcha Man in earlier that game. Scales. Okay. Oh. Okay. Based on his team composition, Mega Raichu is almost a guarantee. It's either Mega Raichu or no Mega at all. And yeah, I want to do it like that. So I'm expecting Mega Raichu and Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is another prankster, so similar to my my Cottony, it's gonna want to always go first. Raichu and Grimmsnarl. And I'm going to attempt to KO the Raichu whilst, and at the same time, switching in my own Raichu. Well, his strategy is going to be using Grimmsnarl in order to try to set up. There's the fake out. Fake out doesn't matter. Zap Cannon, redirected Raichu. Raichu gets a special attack boost. Scout gets a close combat, which may be a KO. There's his Mega KO'd. See, this is exactly what Raichu's job is. Oh, he has no idea. He has no idea that I can do this. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you. That isn't what you thought it was. So usually parting shot is like, basically you're withdrawing your Pokemon, but they're going to insult you first. This is the most perfect play ever. And he just increased my Staraptor's attack twice during that. Eruption is huge. Raichu is down. That sucks. It's okay because I'm pretty sure I get a KO. He just gave me all the attack boosts. What does he have back there? He's got Grimmsnarl. That's the only thing he's got left. Okay, cool. I'm cool with this. All right. Yeah, his parting shot into Incineroar was about the worst possible play that he could have made. Because Parting Shot, usually it decreases the attack and special attack of the opponent, and then he brought in Incineroar, which should decrease attack again, but Staraptor has contrary, so those 2 attacks down turned into attacks up. They doubled his attack. Alright, I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break, and we're going to do, let's say, 1 more tonight. This guy got a pretty solid setup. I'm really not sure what he's going with because his team set up to go dual mode. Grimmsnarl Swampert. That was not what I was expecting. He's going to try to do a double fake. He's going to try to set up here. He's going to try to fake out my Whimsicott. Are we just doing a 4-way protect? Okay, that was a bad idea. This is going to be stupid. Let's do it. Okay, that was a bad choice for me. this guy. I am proud of what he's done here. He's doing really well. This was a good play. And a bad play on my part. Doesn't affect Grimmsnarl. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm in deep trouble. Um, if we don't throw ourselves in our confusion, then we're going to be in a happy place. I'll take the attack up, thank you. He's either going to switch out to Swampert. I got 3 attack ups, which is not bad at all. He's bringing Swampert. He's got Reflect up. So he's going to take reduced damage, but I've got 3 attack ups. Good. Beautiful. I love it. Basculegion. Okay. I'm gonna get Tailwind. Oh, if I'm not. Yes, okay. So I got Tailwind. I don't know if I outrun Basculegion. I do have to use Brave Bird instead of Close Combat, because Close Combat won't affect Basculegion. I kind of think my opponent's going to concede here now. Okay, so we got Grimmsnarl out again. I'm going to protect. And Fake Out. Why am I protecting and faking out? Well, I'm kind of waiting for his Reflect to wear out. So he's got Reflect going on, the rain stopped. I'm going to take a Roost, and I'm going to swap. So we're going to get some big heals out here today. Ooh, Macho Man survived. tail end petered out. Okay, I'm in a really good place now then. Let's see if we can get some heals on Matcha Man. At this point, Scout might be virtually impossible to KO. Oh, he's got a citrus berry. Alright, well, I'm going for a... Okay, I like this. I like everything about what's happening right now. I'm pretty sure that I got this one in the bag. He might use another tail end and get faster, but I think I'm just going to get a KO with Brave Bird. Alright, what was that? 3 wins and 1 loss? Not bad, and we got the win streak bonus, so if that had been 4 wins, we would have been ahead this weekend. Alright, so that's going to be it for me today. Tomorrow we'll break into Ultra 2, maybe into Ultra 1 if we keep up a streak. As always, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you are checking me out on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights on twitch.tv/Alolan_professor or youtube.com/Alolan_professor. If you're over here on Twitch with me tonight, make sure that you're checking out the YouTube channels for the replays and stuff. Alright. As always, have a wonderful night and Alola.